Hi guys, welcome to Brains and the Beat. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're oldie but goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Jamaica. And Jamaica being labeled as the 7th most corrupt place in the world. Okay? It dropped 2 places to 70 in 2018. So let's get into the article. Jamaica ranked slightly lower globally in 2018 than in the previous year by corruption watchdog group Transparency International. According to the latest rankings, Jamaica has slipped 2 places to 70th on the Corruption Perception Index (CIP) of the 180 countries on the list for 2018. Jamaica scored 44 out of the possible 100 points, with 100 meaning a country is very clean, with 0 means 100 meaning a country is very clean, while 0 means very corrupt. The island had the same score last year. In 2017, Jamaica was ranked 68 of 175 countries surveyed. The country's latest rank is particularly troubling since Jamaica is placed among the 2/3 of the countries that score less than 50 points, prompting Transparency International to note that the world's countries for the most part became more corrupt in 2018. The Petrojam scandal, which was bedeviled the Andrew Holness administration for the most of 2018 and which is still under investigation, appeared to have factored significantly in Jamaica's rankings. Jamaica was listed by Transparency International as being among the stagnant countries. According to the watchdog group, most English-speaking Caribbean countries scored exactly the same as last year, showing complete stagnation. Despite the current administrations in Jamaica, the Bahamas, and Barbados, which rose to power based on both anti-corruption platforms, any visible improvements are still very limited, said Transparency International. In Jamaica, the Petrojam scandal involving the country's only state-owned oil company showed that nepotism, mismanagement of public funds, and other forms of corruption are still well-rooted in the Caribbean. Procurement and contract awarding are particularly problematic, it added. According to Transparency International, in the Petrojam case, the company could not account for approximately US $40 million in income between 2013 and 2018. In response to National Integrity Action, NIA, or local chapter in Jamaica is calling for the government to rectify these irregularities and prosecute public officials as soon as possible. The situation in the Americas region is particularly troubling. With an average score of 44 for 3 consecutive years, the Americas region continues to fail in making any serious inroads against corruption compared to other regions. The Americas is similar to Asia Pacific, average 44, but behind Western Europe and the European Union, average score of 66, said the watchdog group. It notes that Canada is consistently a top performer on the CIP with a score of 81 out of 100 on this year's index. The United States remains in second place below Canada, but dramatically drops 4 points since last year to earn the 71, its lowest score in 7 years. The U.S. hovers closely to Uruguay in South America with a score of 70 and Barbados in the Caribbean with a score of 68. At the bottom of the index, Venezuela, which is in turmoil, remains stuck at 18, reflecting systematic and persistent corruption across the country. Venezuela is followed by Haiti, Nicaragua, 25, and round out the region's worst performers. At 25, Barbados is best placed Caribbean country for the second consecutive year with the score of 68 out of 100 on the CPI. So Jamaica is ranked 70 in the worst is one of the worst Caribbean countries and is rated among the worst as far as corruption is concerned. And quite frankly, I cannot say no, especially with the Petrojam scandal. That was one of the biggest things of 2018, how they mismanage public funds and mismanage so much money, and they claim that Jamaica is poor. So I cannot disagree with them on that one. Our government are not transparent whatsoever, and they are very corrupt, and they seem to sweep things under the rug or hide things a lot. For example, the dengue thing. People were asking our health minister, Christopher Tufton, about dengue for months before he declared an epidemic. And people were noticing that dengue was a problem, but the government would not say anything about it or would not inform the public. So as far as corruption is going in our country, it's a big problem. And I don't think this problem is going to change unless we have an independent group that is not JLP, that is not PNP, but for Jamaica's people, and people that love Jamaica and they're not into it for the politics of it, and they're not into it for the money. Okay, people that just want to see Jamaica better, basically. So what are your thoughts on Jamaica being ranked one of the most corrupt Caribbean countries in the world, and it dropping 2 points than the year before on the corruption scale? Comment what your thoughts are in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.